Hey, welcome to Integrated Preparedness. I'm Steve Smith. Been out here for a while, so I see that my face is all red. I want to talk about Refuge. First, I want to welcome all of the new subscribers. We got a bunch, and it's really hit here lately. And all the new people over on Patreon really loading up over there. And if you're not over on Patreon, I want to invite you to come over there. We have all the stuff over there that we do on YouTube, and a lot more. And the more that we get into this new phase of our country, the more there's going to be over there that's important, and it's not going to be on YouTube here. Not just what I put up, but a lot of other things from other sources that I'm going to bring in. And also the comments. We have an exceptional group of people over there on Patreon that really add to the conversation. Want to talk a little bit about Refuge. I was talking to a group of friends last night, and I was letting them know that if they are looking for land or place to move, to wait a little bit. Wait about a year. The market is going to come down. We're about to see, and I've been saying this for a while, 2 years ago, a year ago, people would ask me what to spend their money on. A year or two ago, I said guns and ammo, not stocks and not property, because the markets are inflated, and that's about to stop. I won't get into all of the economics of it now. I've already done that. If anybody wants to know, I'll make another one on it. But we've been going up into a bubble. That's going to come down here in about a year. You're going to be able to buy stuff that's a lot less than it is now. Wherever you're thinking about, whether in the country or out in the burbs, people are going to be hurting. As the economy goes down, so does the real estate market. And a year from now, you're going to be able to pick up stuff a lot cheaper than you are now. Either you'll be able to get more for your money. Well, you'll be able to get a lot more for your money. Either you'll be able to get more for the same price you're thinking about now, or you'll be able to get things that maybe you can't afford now. So just give it a little time. I want to talk about a few things to keep in mind when you're looking at property. If you have read the reversion, I put in there an very detailed description of what a refuge should be. You know, the word refuge, I should have looked it up before I made this video, but I didn't. But a refuge is essentially someplace you go to be safe. At least that's what I think it is. If I look it up later and find out that I was a little bit wrong, I apologize. But it's like a refugee is somebody looking for someplace to go to be safe. A refuge is where you go to be safe, and that's exactly what I explained in the reversion, the beginning part. If it all falls apart, this is going to see you through. If you haven't read the reversion, I encourage you to. It's not just that I want to sell books. I sell a lot of books, but I want you all to get the information and get the education of what you might want to be thinking about when you're looking at a place to develop for yourself. And that's exactly what you ought to be doing, is developing a place for yourself. You don't want to rely on, let me get here, I'm not going to get too much in here. I'm going to give away some information that I don't want to give away. We're taking Christmas lights down now. What you want to keep in mind, I just get in the dark here. What you want to keep in mind when you're choosing property is location, of course. Okay, you want some place. Now, where we are right now is you got to go down a long road to get there. It's well outside of the suburbs. You got to go down a couple of long roads that nobody would really find. And then you got to go through an electric gate, and then you got to come through some more some more roads, and the place would be impossible to find if you weren't looking for it. So it is well outside the old golden horde type thing, and there wouldn't be any golden hordes. I think I've explained that a little bit in the past, and I'll explain it more in the future if need be. But you want a place that's well outside the ring. You want plenty of country. You want plenty of land. You want a stable. One of the things that I stress is a stable water source. Now, there's a couple of different kinds of water sources. You want right behind me here, as I wrote about in the reversion, as you have a good size lake. Some people call it a huge pond. It's either a huge pond or a small lake. Doesn't matter. It's a bunch of water, and there's a lot of fish in it. You have a stable food source, protein source, when you have a big enough body of water to have a lot of fish. The other thing that I suggest is you want live water. I mean running water. The best for that is a spring, a natural spring. A creek, a good river is fine. It's better than nothing, but it can be interrupted. It can be interrupted by all different manner of things. And a stream that's within your control and is on your property, or at least under your control, is the best, because it's going to keep coming and keep coming. Not only do you get water for that, but you can get power from it. You generate power from running water. The other thing, you want a nice mixture of land. You want land to grow. You want land. I don't know if I can. I don't want to show too much. You want plenty of timber, okay, for fuel and land to grow on. Now, this is not, if anybody's wondering, this is not my house. It's not our property. It's friends of ours, and we had put some lights up for them this year. Old neighbors of ours who moved out and wanted to get out of the congestion, and they have a wonderful layout here. So a lot of people, I know a lot of y'all are thinking about, getting out, and haven't been able to for one reason or another. Usually economics, or just haven't decided to. That's usually what it comes down to. You can do what you set your mind on doing, but you're waiting for the right time, the right place. The right time, the right time is coming. The right place is up to you. Different people have different ideas about what's going to be right for them. This here is this is a private development, and it may seem kind of pricey, but I tell you what, in a year or two, it's probably not going to be. It's a private development. That's a private lake. There are a number of home sites around here from anywhere from 5 to 20 acres. The houses aren't close together. These people, they may not be survivalists in the sense that you would think of that, but the people out here are extraordinarily intelligent and capable people. They're the kind of people who respect their neighbors, who come together and work on things together, and live a very good life. And it's let's just say that if everything kind of went to pot, these people would not notice. Shall I say, you read that on the back of the reversion, that Jim Wyatt said that if everything went to pot, he didn't want to just survive. He didn't want to notice. It is very possible to develop that, more so than most people think. It's just a matter of kind of upping your expectations and upping your levels of what you want to develop. So those were some things that I'd been talking about with some of the folks the other day, and think about it yourself. Think about what's coming up. The next couple of years are going to be tough. The next several years are going to be tough, but they're also going to present a great number of opportunities. Tough times bring opportunities for some when they bring hard times for others, and it's usually a matter of how you think and how you're going to approach it. So I'm going to cut off here, and it's beautiful out here. Beautiful, beautiful day, 25 degrees, and boy, you can't beat that. Okay, I'll let you go. Remember that we prepare well today in order to live well tomorrow. And preparing well today for opportunities that are going to be coming up in the next year or two is what you want to be doing. Okay, y'all have a good day. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.